Surprise! I'm a Disney World cast member again! Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below to join me for future videos around Disney and Orlando in general. Today I just kind of wanted to do a little chitty chat video and tell you that I am officially a Walt Disney World cast member again, and I am so excited. So I'm gonna tell you how I got here, how this process happened, where I'm working, all that fun stuff, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and come visit me when you come on your next vacation. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, so let's just talk about everything. So this process started happening probably about a month ago, where I found out that Disney was doing a mass hire, because if you may know, right now the country is facing a nationwide shortage of workers as we are paving our way out from this pandemic, even though the pandemic is raging strong, and we're trying to readjust to life, and you know, everybody's short-staffed, things are crazy right now, and I found out that Disney World was hiring for servers, which if you know me, you know that I'm a bartender and a server, and so I was like, okay, this might be worth it, especially because, you know, there's been no announcements of an annual pass. I'm a little nervous that my sound is not recording. So I was like, this is a great opportunity, because usually at Disney World, you have to start as like a server's assistant or like work your way up the ranks from like hostesses or things like that. And with me having worked as a server for almost 4 years now, I was like, that's not something that I'd really be interested in doing. And I'm not really interested in like an hourly job right now, because I've kind of gotten into this career path that I followed, and especially right now while I'm working on my social media channels and things like that, I'm trying to work less. So anyway, basically long story short is I decided to apply. It did take a little convincing for me, because as you may know, if you've seen my videos in the past, my previous location at Disney World, which was from 2014 to 2017, was the ice cream parlor on Main Street. And while I was there, we did have a lot of college program kids, and as much as I love the college program, their hours are prioritized over part-time hours, so it was really hard for me to get shifts at that location, and I was really nervous about that happening again. So it did take some convincing. I found out that, you know, the college program does not do serving, they just do like hosting and food running and things like that in the restaurants, so that made me a little more excited, and also knowing that I was going to get my passes back, because like I said, there's no annual passes right now, and there's just so many perks of being a cast member, the discounts, making the magic, just so many amazing things. I'm genuinely so excited, especially with this channel and growing my social media platforms. The Disney World main gate passes can get you into any park around the world except for Tokyo, and I would love to take some trips in the next couple of years to those parks, and being a cast member is this. I'm getting emotional because this is really exciting for me. Being a cast member is like a huge perk to going on those trips, because your tickets are provided and your hotels get discounted, your food and merch gets discounted for a lot of places. So I personally just really excited. So I applied, everything went smooth with the application process. My interview went really well. It is a virtual interview for anybody who may be like looking to apply right now. It's a virtual interview because of COVID. It was really cool. My recruiter had like a castle behind her in the background. It was really fun, and I actually interviewed in this room, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, the process went really smooth. I got the job right after my interview, and then basically waited a couple of weeks for a phone call to find out when I could schedule my traditions class, which is like the first day as a cast member where you're learning the ropes and signing all your paperwork and everything else. So I was waiting for that. I finally found that out. I actually had traditions last Friday as you're watching this. It was very emotional. It was very fun. Yeah, so without further ado, my location. So I am going to the Coral Reef restaurant in Epcot. I'm thrilled about this. I had no idea where I was gonna get sent. I could have been sent to a pool bar, I could have been sent to a resort, I could have been sent to Disney Springs, I could have been sent to any of the parks, any of the restaurants, especially right now without the international Disney cast members, because usually they are at a lot of the places in Epcot, like, you know, the UK, Morocco, Japan, China, all those places are usually filled with international cast members, which we don't have right now because of COVID. I had no idea where I was gonna get sent. Even in my traditions class, there was somebody who was getting sent to Morocco. When I found out that I got coral reef, I was absolutely ecstatic because coral reef is, if you don't know, I'll be putting pictures in, I'm sure, while you're watching this, but coral reef is a restaurant that is surrounded by aquariums, and you get to eat like surrounded by aquariums and filled with fishes, and it's so cool that I'm gonna get to like see these animals all day long. And it's also where they filmed Full House and Boy Meets World, which is so cool to me because I was born in the 90s and the 90s are super nostalgic for me, and I'm genuinely, I cannot wait. I am so excited for my first day at the restaurant, and the menu is also very similar to where I'm currently working, so it's gonna be really nice to know the menu pretty well. I know a lot of the wines that we serve already, so I feel so grateful and thankful that I got the location that I did, and I'm just so excited, guys. I am genuinely so excited. With being a Disney cast member, I did sign some non-disclosure agreements, some confidentiality agreements, and agreed to abide by the social media rules. So I did decide that I am going to be temporarily quitting my podcast. Honestly, I haven't been feeling as passionate for my podcast as I was originally in the beginning, and as much as I've loved having my podcast, meeting people, and diving into some really fun topics, I think that those are some topics that I can do in my videos, which are a little bit easier for me to edit and to have control over. Whereas with the podcast, when I'm sharing news, having guests and all that stuff, there's potential for the guest to say something that I'm not allowed to disclose, or there's a potential for me to let something slip that I'm not allowed to disclose. Where in a video setting, I feel like I'm not having as in-depth conversations. It's more just like showing things off or showing different, I don't know how to explain it in full detail, but that is a decision that I made, and it is sad, and I don't know if that's gonna be forever. There's a possibility one day that I might bring the podcast back, but as far as my channel goes, I'm here to stay, and I think that this is gonna be amazing because now I get to go to the parks and film videos, film vlogs, and just have an amazing time as a Disney cast member, and I am so excited. So yes, I am thrilled. I cannot wait to start, and I just am excited for you guys to know the news and to share this experience with you guys. And if anybody has any questions about like the interview process or like traditions or anything like that, leave them in the comments down below, and I will answer to the best of my ability to help you guys out. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to say. I think that's pretty much it. So thank you everyone so much for watching. This is my name tag, by the way. I went with Kendall, Florida for my hometown because I was born in Kendall, Florida, which is Miami, and then like when my parents got divorced, my mom and I moved to West Palm. My dad stayed in Miami, and then in high school I moved to Stuart, Florida, and then after high school I moved to Orlando, and then of course I went to Atlanta, and then I'm back in Orlando. And originally my first name tag I put Orlando because I don't like putting Miami because then people automatically assume that I can speak fluent Spanish, and although I'm pretty good at speaking Spanish, it's people just come up and start like talking full on Spanish, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying right now. So I feel like Kendall was a good mix because it is where I am from, but it also, for most people who aren't from Florida, they have no idea that that means Miami. So I'm hoping people will give me some grace when it comes to translating. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments where your dream Disney World location would be, and come visit me. I'd love to see you guys. I am really excited for this next journey of my life. I cannot wait, and hope you all are having a wonderful week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys. Surprise! Oh, let's do that again.